Good evening. The phone calls were ugly and harrowing. They came early in the morning, late at night, over and over again. In these tough times, it may be no surprise that debt collectors' calls are the country's top consumer complaint, but these ones crossed all boundaries of decency, racist, pornographic, even targeting someone who owed nothing. Tonight, our exclusive investigation has found that the callers behind these vile shakedowns were hired by a company working for one of America's banking giants. Chief Investigative Correspondent Brian Ross is here to break this story. And Brian, this evidence is truly stunning.
It really is, George. The tactics of American debt collectors have reached an all-time low, including the racist, obscene phone calls used in some cases on behalf of major American corporations.
Received August 7th at 8:10 p.m.
An overdue payment of $81 on a Bank of America credit card led to the following message from a debt collector.
What's up, you go back to Africa.
The recipient, Alan Jones of Dallas, says the calls came even after he told them his Bank of America account had been paid.
The representative acted like, we could call you as many times as we want.
And the racist, obscene calls continued, late at night and early in the morning.
You wake-up call, man.
In Lynchburg, Virginia, in a case of mistaken identity, another Bank of America customer, Jeff Burke, was hounded with similar rough phone tactics.
Yeah, why you be scared? Don't want to pick up the phone now? Huh? Is it because you're inbred with your sister? Or with your mom, your cousin? Huh? Or what? Little punk?
Burke said he received calls like that for months, until they finally realized they had the wrong Bank of America customer.
I had no way to put an end to the phone calls.
The calls to the Bank of America customers all came from a debt collection agency, ACT, in Harlingen, Texas.
That sounds like me a whole lot.
One of the debt collectors who made the offensive calls, Carlos Oliva, a company supervisor, testified in a lawsuit that he was hired there just 7 months after leaving prison.
They have a prison mentality. These are the people ACT chose to hire to collect debt for Bank of America.
The company says the callers were rogue operators and that it has since improved oversight.
What happened did not represent the policies and the work that our employees do.
But a jury held both the callers and ACT responsible in a verdict of more than $1.5 million. Yet Bank of America continued to use the same debt collection agency, even after we sent them tapes of the phone calls.
Get your mother up and go pick someone cotton field.
The bank refused to provide anyone to talk to us on camera, so we went looking for its CEO, Brian Moynihan.
Piano story for ABC.
To ask him why his bank still used the agency and to give him a copy of the phone call.
That kind of language, is that acceptable to you? The
It would not be acceptable.
The F word?
I would not be acceptable to me. I'll find out. Thank
you. Let me know?
Yep.
Thank you very much.
2 days later, Bank of America essentially fired that collection agency as a result of what we raised in our investigation, according to the debt collection agency chairman. Bank of America says the decision had nothing to do with our story.
Yeah, they say that, but that is one action. I gotta believe regulators are going to take a look at this.
Absolutely. The Federal Trade Commission, which has jurisdiction, is preparing a major crackdown, and one official there said the problem is abusive phone calls work, and the bottom line has too often trumped common decency and the law.